Happy New Year. Happy 2017 to all you awesome actors, performers, people, everybody out there. Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a fantastic holiday season and you are ready and rearing to go here in the new year. And so the great thing about time off, time away especially, when it involves getting away from the constant grind, getting away from being exposed to so many things on a regular basis. It gives you an opportunity to step back, to reflect, to see all the things that went right, but also all the things that might not have gone as well. To see where you can change, to see where you can improve, to see whatever it is you can make adjustments to in order to be better in the new year. And I feel like other than like having a fantastic time, my vacation down to Florida for the holiday season was just that. And I'm excited. So without further ado, my name is Sean Grant, if this is your first time listening to the podcast, and I'm your host, and this is The Actors Area, and we're talking about making 2017 your best. And there is one thing in particular that I feel like if we do and if we make a habit of doing, that will open us up to just a really great opportunity to experience life at its most fulfilling stage. And how do we do that? We do that just by allowing, just by letting go, just by understanding that, okay, we don't have to chase after things. We don't have to go and feel like we always have to get something. If you listen to me in the past, you know that I'm all about the idea of allowing. And, you know, one of the greatest things I ever heard was from my father-in-law, actually, over the break. And, you know, we were talking and stuff. And, you know, this kind of just coincided because so many people are chasing after money. So many people are chasing after fame. So many people are chasing after fortune. And, you know, this comes from a guy who's been successful in his life. And he just told me, you know, when you get to a certain age and you realize, this is what you realize. You realize that ultimately it comes down to getting better. It comes down to being really good at what you do. And then the money will follow from there. And I'm like, you know, in my heart, I've always believed that. But I think I've lived my life to where oftentimes I'm always kind of taking in what other people are saying, and I'm always kind of being influenced by subtle things. Now I finally realize, I mean, I've known it for a long time, but I finally realized that, you know, be good at what you do. Be good at who you are. For me, that's inspiration. That's shooting videos. That's, you know, acting, coaching actors, all those great things. Just helping people to be better than where I found them. But mainly, if I can just be better at that, if I can be great at that, what will happen is opportunities will present themselves for me to be able to move ahead and to basically accumulate enough resources to where I can help others, because ultimately you accumulate a lot so you're able to share it. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So it just opened me up, you know, and I look back at 2016 and much of that year was so focused on grinding, was so focused on got to get this, got to get that, got to make it here, got to make that, until closer towards the end of the year where I felt like, you know what? I'm here to give, to express, and to expand. I don't have to chase down a dollar. I don't have to chase down an opportunity that may make me famous. It's not about that. For me, it's about doing what feels most fulfilling. And that's stuff like this, you know, definitely, you know, acting and doing different things. But the opportunity and ability to help you out with the words that I'm being blessed with. And so coming to that place, coming to that realization is such an amazing thing, because I don't have to hunt. I don't have to chase. I don't have to run people down and beg them for service. I don't, and when I say I'm talking about all of us, if we're entrepreneurs, we feel like, oh, well, we gotta market this, we gotta market that, we gotta run this down, we gotta run that down. What would happen if we just focused on becoming our very best at what we do and leaving the rest up to the universe to bring us those opportunities to create a better life for ourselves? What would happen if we just allowed that to happen? What will happen is you will find so many doors opening up for you that you won't have to worry about it. Marilyn Jeanette, who is so amazing, she wrote this book called Feel Free to Prosper, and it's one of the greatest, I think, works on prosperity that you can find. And I still study prosperity to this day, because, part of me is helping people to be able to find ways to better themselves financially, and just in all areas, not just from a financial perspective, that is. But anyway, she talks about having the universe as your marketing expert. And when you really take a moment to listen to what she's saying, having the universe as your marketing expert, how fantastically awesome is that? That means, because we only see certain avenues, certain ways to do stuff, as opposed to the universe's multiple, infinite ways to do stuff, why don't we just let go? Do what we can do what we're good at. Well, that's act, that's write, that's perform, whatever it is. Become great at that. And then allow the universe to work for us and open doors up. If you do this, you'll find that you'll progress so much faster, because the universe knows the highest outcome for you to follow. I mean, the highest path for you to follow in order to have that successful outcome that we all want. So when I say make 2017 your best, what I mean by that is opening yourself up to that allowance, that divine allowance, that ability. Like, you're still doing your stuff, you're still submitting, you're still going out on auditions, you're still basically following your heart and whatever it is that you want to do. But ultimately you're saying, okay, let me do my part, and then God will do his part. Let me put the energy out there. Let me open myself up to a place to where I can see, I can accept the things that are coming in. Let me handle what I need to handle right now. And then when another door opens, I'll move from the place that I am to the place to where I'm going. And it becomes so much easier, as opposed to thinking you got to do it all. Like I see people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on marketing, on advertising, on all this stuff that is just like, well, what if I just tapped in? What if I just tapped into who I truly am and expect the universe to bring the things about that I need? What will happen if I do that? And I'm asking you now, work that way. Don't feel like you got to get out there and network with 1,000 people, because you don't. Ask the universe, ask God to send you the right type of people. Ask God to send you the people that are going to impact your life in an amazing way, so you don't have to go to all these networking events, wasting time when you could be using that time bettering yourself, helping you to become greater at your own craft. So in order to make this year the very best, we have to get used to allowing and not as much chasing or grinding as I like to hear so much. Because what happens is when you grind and grind and grind, you kind of get in your own way. It's just like a machine. When a machine starts to grind, the gears start to sputter and everything doesn't move as smoothly. So get out of that concept of grinding. If you're going to grind, focus on becoming better. What can you do to be a better actor today? What can you do to be a better writer? What can you do to be a better performer? Do that. And then from there, wait. patiently and expectingly for the opportunities that you need to show up to come. And it will work out so much better for you. I started doing this at the end of last year, and it was amazing the opportunities that found me that I didn't have to find. I just got into alignment with where I was supposed to be. My question every single morning, my intention every single morning was, Lord, lead me to be where you want me to be. Lead me to the highest, most divine outcome for myself and help me to be in alignment with that. And sure enough, things unfold the way that they need to. Things open up the way that they need to without me having to break my back physically or any other circumstance for that matter. Things began to present themselves in a way that they never had before. And all I had to do was take a step back, focus on becoming the very best version of myself, which is basically just aligning with my higher purpose, aligning with my higher self. And so many opportunities unfolded. Acting jobs left and right. I think I had about 6 or 7 different jobs towards the end of last year before I went on vacation. It just becomes something so truly amazing to watch that's why I'm talking about it now. And I want you to see that in the new year. And I just want you to be able to be at a place to where you have your energy to focus on the things that you need to focus on, not get caught up in going in that labyrinth. And all of a sudden it's March, it's April, you're tired already because you've done so much physical, unnecessary work that if you would have took a step back and just followed where your heart was leading you, you'll realize that you'll have more and more energy to do other things that are not only going to help you, but are going to help others, right? So, in closing, making 2017 your very best is about allowing your highest good to come to you, allowing your highest good to unfold itself and just seizing those opportunities. Always go within, always be at peace, always find ways to tune in to your higher power. And I promise you, you will not only be a success this year, but you will find immense fulfillment. Guys, I'm Sean Grant. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, Happy New Year to you. And we're rolling out. We'll see you on tomorrow. We'll probably not see you, but talk to you on tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today and take care. Talk soon. Bye-bye.